boys and girls. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Boy, we really miss you at school, but we're having some fun at home. Right, Bryce? This is my son, Bryce. Some of you have seen him at school before. He went to Zions Hill a few years ago.
Yeah.
Right, so what have we been doing at home?
School.
We've been doing some schoolwork, but we've been playing some games, we've been watching some movies, we've been playing outside, and I hope you've been doing that too. But we really do miss you, and we'll see you soon back at school. In the meantime, though, we're still celebrating. We're still celebrating St. Patrick's Day. And boy, oh boy, did we wake up to a surprise this morning. So I had heard sometimes that leprechauns who tend to come out around St. Patrick's Day can be a little mischievous. They can cause a little bit of trouble. They can be a little naughty. Well, what happened?
A leprechaun came and made a mess.
A leprechaun came and made a mess. We want to show you what happened when we woke up this morning.
3 chairs down. A cereal that we donate, a couple taking bites in. Candy spilled. Papers all over the table. Crayons spilled out. Movies gone. A lot of candy. You know what?
Boy,
Maybe
oh
I'll
boy.
take one now.
That leprechaun really did make a mess.
And look, chandelier, all with beads and...
Now I want to read a couple stories about St. Patrick's Day. The first one, this maybe explains what happened last night, the night before St. Patrick's Day. 'Twas the night before St. Patrick's, the day to wear green. Not a creature was stirring except Tim and Maureen. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they catch one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. How to catch a leprechaun. They set all the traps around the room with great care in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. Look at these clever traps. We should have set a trap last night, right, Bryce? The children then nestled all snug in their beds while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. Happy St. Patty's, said Dad early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. When, from their bedroom, there arose such a clatter that kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter. And what to their wondering eyes should appear but a terrible mess! A leprechaun was here. I think for sure a leprechaun got to our house too. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember, we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then, inside a trap, they heard someone giggling, a real-life leprechaun. They both saw him wriggling. His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny, his hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky, no lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X right in your backyard. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. Oh no. Ha-ha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, and better luck next year. Oh, those tricky leprechauns. But I don't think all leprechauns are tricky. I think some are nice friends too. So we're going to read a book about friendship. 10 Lucky Leprechauns. The woods are full of leprechauns and treasures to uncover. Fiddly-fizz, there's magic. There is when leprechauns find each other. One leprechaun hears a noisy wee elf who's playing a squawky kazoo. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 2. 2 leprechauns find a busy wee elf who's painting an orange spotted tree. Fiddly-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 3. 3 leprechauns spy a nimble wee elf who romps on the green forest floor. Fiddle-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 4. 4 leprechauns see a silly wee elf who splats in a belly flop dive. Fiddle-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 5. 5 leprechauns watch a jolly wee elf who's practicing juggling tricks. Fiddle-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 6. 6 leprechauns spot a speedy wee elf who zooms by. Engines are revving. Fiddle-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 7. 7 leprechauns glimpse a lively wee elf who's balancing on the old gate. Fiddle-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 8. 8 leprechauns view a frisky wee elf who's zipping through trees on a vine. Fiddle-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 9. 9 leprechauns meet a clever wee elf who's hunting for treasure, and then fiddle-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 10. 10 leprechauns find a big pot of gold at the place where the bright rainbow ends. But fiddle-fizz, the true magic is finding 10 lucky leprechaun friends. I hope you enjoyed these stories, and I hope you have a really fun St. Patrick's Day with your family. We miss you, but we'll see you soon. Bye.